Here they come. Oh, that smell. Here they come.
Microphone? Hey, what's up, YouTube? It only took me 3 full minutes to realize that my microphone's been plugged into my phone this whole time, and that not a word was recorded of what I said. That's cool. I'm StiffMidget. This is Remnant from the Ashes. You guys are awesome. I'm an amazing person. So, we're gonna start with my first quick tip that I picked up. I haven't been playing this game for that long. I've been slogging away for a few hours, getting my ass kicked, mostly by Gorefist. So you go to the world setting. Let's say you're struggling with the campaign you're in. I've been at this for an hour, for example. So you hit square, you re-roll your campaign on PlayStation. You hit square. I am a PlayStation user, so all my instructions will be on PlayStation. I assume, based on the general... I assume that you can handle figuring out the equivalent button on a different controller setup. Anyway, you hit square. It's got a prompt on screen, so it'll tell you what button to hit. Reroll campaign. I only have the From the Ashes right now, so we're going to roll with From the Ashes. I'm going to go with normal. I select my difficulty. It warns me I'm going to lose my progress. I agree to it. Wabam! We have just started a brand new campaign, a freshly rolled world of From the Ashes. So we head to the Founder's Hideout. Now, I'm not going to show you where to get the Drifter armor. Well, I will, but I'm not going to show you the whole process involved for the SMG. Suffice to say, you get the key on the table right here. Like, it literally walks you past it. If you ignore it, it's your own fault. But you get the key, and before you go fight anything, you go back to Ward 13, go down to the basement level 2, so go to where the reactor was, if you went through the tutorial. If not, go to where the vendor is that can sell you iron, and also the vendor that can sell you consumables. Reggie, I think is his name. And in the same room as Reggie is a set of stairs leading down. It's through a doorway, and then there's stairs leading down. And those stairs will take you to basement level 2 and 3, respectively. You use the card key that you get up here on the desk. Use the card key, access that area, and if you're methodical about it and you pick your way through... Alright, there's a letter on the desk. I can't grab the key card another time, I don't need it. Smash everything. It's something the game doesn't make very clear, but if it's made of wood, you can smash it. If you can smash it, it might drop scrap. It might drop other things, maybe. I don't know. All I've ever seen it drop is scrap. This is a thing. What's the labyrinth? I don't know. Haven't figured it out. Crouch through here. Up these stairs, we got some more crates we can smash. Boop, boop. Now, your worlds are procedurally generated. This first area is plug and play. It's always going to be there. So I picked it up before, so all it gave me was scrap, which is fine. All it gave me was scrap. It gave me scrap. But that is the Drifter chest piece and Drifter leggings. That is to say, these pieces of gear here. Overcoat, good armor, decent weight. Good armor, decent weight. I am mediumly encumbered. If you look over there on the left-hand side where it says advanced info, weight, medium, or weight 31, encumbrance, medium. So this means that my dodge animation for rolls is the mid-range dodge. So if this was Dark Souls, I would be between, like, whatever, 30%? It's either 30 or 40, and then I know the high end is 70, right? If this was, say, Dark Souls 3. I don't know if that weight carries over to the other Dark Souls games. I was a big fan of 3. The other games were fun, but 3 to me felt the best. I felt like the combat was sped up just enough to make it way more fun. The combat in Souls 1 and Souls 2 felt really overly methodical, I guess I'd say. You can break windows and vault over to go in. Alright, so we re-rolled our world, and as you can see, I get to get all my loot again. So, like, let's say I needed scrap to buy other armor or weapons. Well, that's another thing, is, rig? Yeah, ow, I didn't dodge that. You can dodge while aiming down sight. Just pressing the dodge button by itself, as you saw there, will execute a dodge in place. That still gives you dodge animation frames. If you press and hold the melee button, you will execute... Ow. Dickhead. Okay. This is why we keep other weapons. You cannot vault over... Ow, you cannot vault over... Okay, okay. I've been bugged into the floor? That's unfortunate. So apparently if you get hit while going over that, you can get bugged into the counter and get stuck. And get launched back here on my ass. That's fun. I don't know why everything felt so spongy there. I was unloading the SMG, and normally it's effective. You point it at their chest or face, and you unload several rounds very, very quickly, and they're dead. Really good, consistent DPS. It's honestly an incredibly strong weapon for the early game. I recommend it highly. Go to basement 2, use the card key. I felt like that overran me way too quickly. Like, that was insanity. Alright, let me stop trying to use the shotgun across the map. I feel like I'm getting... Okay, so games like this, in my mind, have got kind of a... I feel like they've decided ahead of time if you're getting fucked over that day or not, and today does not feel like a good day for me for Remnant. Like, I just think the Remnant gods are, yeah, everything is gonna magically get out of my way, and I'm gonna get hit by it all. Every time I go to match a frame advantage on a melee attack, for example, I'm gonna get hit. Just, it's alright. I'm not complaining, I'm just observing and stating what I've seen. That games like this tend to have two settings. You can do this, it's gonna be okay. Like, they pose a high challenge, but you can surmount it. And then there are times where it's just like, and you die now. And you will. I've just come to accept that. You're going to die a lot in games like this. I think in trying to capture the beauty of what is a Dark Souls game, in trying to capture the gem of it and the joy of it, other developers are trying to take what their interpretation of the Souls formula, and that's all well and good, but there's a difference between swarming the player with so many enemies that spam chasing, homing melee attacks. Like he should have been dead there. before I had to unload that second set of bullets. That's okay. I'll just shoot them a lot more than that. Like right there, they're power armoring through my attacks. It's not ideal. Something oh yeah, something that I don't know that the game actually said a word about is if you're sprinting and you tap the crouch button, circle is crouch. If you're sprinting and you tap crouch, ooh, slide. I have no idea if slide has any kind of invincibility frames on it. I have not actually tested this in combat. However, in other games with a slide mechanic, one of my favorite things to do is to rush at and slide. Like sliding into cover over here? Superb. Oh, I think you even stay crouched if you don't touch the button. Let's find out.
It's over.
You stay crouched. Okay. So when you're running, you can slide, and if you don't move afterward, like I immediately tell the game I want to start sprinting again. Okay, so you have a couple options out of your slide. You can slide sprint. You can slide melee. Pretty sure you can... I don't know. Let me see. Okay, so you can't sprint while sliding. It seems to pull you out of your slide. But you can slide into shooting if you need to. Like, give a little sprint, aim. You know, pull some quick trigger action. I'm going to actually exercise trigger discipline this time. I'm not just going to shoot off rounds just to show you what it means to shoot rounds. Because if you don't understand what firing rounds off is, then you're probably in the wrong game, Billy. You're going to need to unload some lead if you want to live in this fucking world. Hacha! Try to smash everything. Some of it will turn out to be smashable. Some of it you'll just look like a silly head for smacking all the walls. Okay. I will say, I'm not thrilled that there's zero indicator of incoming off-screen attacks. That you're just gonna get hit by free damage a bunch of times. Like
that was rough.
I understand you want to make a challenging game, but like, that's kind of punishing, I feel. It leaves... It's not even about margin for error then, if it's... Like, that feels like it's just out of my hands. Like, I'm just guaranteed damage in this game at some points. And I'm not sure how I feel about that. You know what I mean? That's okay. The game did tell me in the tips, if I double tap and hold while using a scoped weapon, if I double tap and hold the button for zoom, so left trigger, it'll zoom in with the scope. Follow-up point, I don't have anything with a scope yet, but that is a good thing to know. You can press and hold the melee button and you'll charge up an attack that doesn't seem to use any fucking stamina. I assumed that would use stamina. Maybe it... I don't know, we're not using any stamina for that, so maybe it doesn't use any stamina, which is neat. I like that. That's pretty cool. I try to look for additional pathways and whatnot. You want egress routes. You want places... You want pathways the fuck out of Dodge. You want to be able to not die. I'm running horribly low on all of my consumables. The next time I reach a checkpoint... Oh, what's up, Plum Bomb? How you doing, bruh? The next time I reach a checkpoint, I am going to be teleporting back to Ward 13. I almost said Vault 13. Too much Fallout. Never too much Fallout. We just need new games that aren't Fallout 76, because that's not what gamers want. They said multiplayer. Let's take the same assets, because that's what they did. Fallout 76 is the same assets that they've had from Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3, and Fallout 4. That's how they made Fallout 76. That's why hackers are able to bring elements from Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3, and Fallout 4 into the world of 76, because those elements are already there. They literally just took those games and used them as a tool set. Basically, they used the stuff from those games as a tool set to put together Fallout 76. That's why hackers are able to do anything involving the assets from those 3 games. It's not that hackers are putting the assets in the game. It's that the game developers themselves were hyper lazy. Whoop. No, use invincibility frame. So his arm is extra long. Alright, whatever, Plum. I don't give a shit. His arm is extra long, and that slam will hit you every time he throws it. If he fires that attack, don't count on it. It doesn't look that close. No, it's closer than it looks. You're gonna get hit. Take out ads in this case. This prevents a buildup of too many of them throwing hatchets coming in. No, stop juking me, you dickens. Alright. Or we're gonna... Ah! I didn't come out of my animation quick enough. Stunlock is real, and if you get hit, you're liable to get hit a lot more times. So try not to get hit. Friendly fire is a thing, and you can make them wail out their fucking allies. This is useful against this dude, not remotely useful against Gorefist, because, like, it does not matter if he... Hang on, what was your weak point? What was his weak point? God damn. Rah! What's his weak point? Okay. We want the... whatever, the medic, the ex-cultist, you want that for your starting class, because then you start with this mod, that healer mod. I recommend putting it on the SMG. You can use whatever weapon you want. I am not telling you how to play. I'm just recommending to you what I have found effective. I alternate between a shotgun and the hunting rifle for my main primary weapon, so that I have something either for, you know, big enemies who are going to rush me down, or precision shots from a distance, because I'm a big fan of both options, alright? Sometimes you need breach and clear, and sometimes you need precision fire. I don't know why, I always forget they're going to stagger down, and I shoot over their heads. The dodge roll will beat out most animations. You cannot hip fire in this game. I'm not sure if they make that clear or not. You cannot hip fire in this game. Again, we're maxing out our Elder Knowledge until it is maxed out. It's like halfway there. It's gonna max out at a 35% bonus on my EXP, so I don't really care what my trait level is, honestly. I'm just going to keep raising it as I go every time I earn a trait point, every time I find a Tome of Knowledge. My last world reroll, because I respawned my world again. Last time I spun up a world, it was a very generous one, and I got a Tome of Knowledge, and I went from having 250 scrap to 1,600 scrap by the time I found Shroud. I also found Shroud. Also, you don't fight Shroud in a boss arena. You fight Shroud just out in the middle of the shit. Shroud is the other possible first boss. I found out there's a 50-50 chance of getting Gorefist or Shroud. For reference, there are 28 bosses in the game. Shroud is the easiest boss out of the 28 to fight. Hands down, the easiest. Like, wildly easy. And then Gorefist, on the other end of the spectrum, is number 10. Out of 28, the 10th hardest. It's a slight bit of difference. I will say this, on one of my world rerolls, and I don't just reroll because, oh, this is too hard. No, I'm grinding. I'm out here grinding. I'm grinding, that's why I have 1,700 scrap. How much iron do we have? Show them the goods, Chief! I never use this stuff, but there's Frenzy Dust, which is super useful if you have allies or a place you can actually, like, set up camp, because it drops a cloud. You can't do much with a cloud if it moves. You got Adrenaline, you know, you can melee and whatnot. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Actually, there's a whole class for that. I have 89 iron. Slap yourself silly. I have so much iron. Jesus. Jesus. And then we have the key and the master key. I won't tell you where to find those, but explore basements 2 and 3 of Ward 13 quite well, and you will be rewarded. You'll come away with the Elder Knowledge perk. You can find them traits in the world, like you get rewarded with them for things. So, oh yeah, so because somebody joined my game, I gained a trait actually. Teamwork. I gained this trait because someone joined my game. It tells you how you get traits when there are traits that you get. Okay, so we can actually unlock the other traits. See, like right here it says on Spirit, it says X-Cultist Archetype trait can be acquired by opening the locked safe house with the monkey key in Sorrow's Field on Earth. So if you find Sorrow's Field, you can gain a trait. Anyway, I gained the Teamwork trait because I was in a multiplayer lobby. So like when Plum Bum joined and then left, that actually still benefited me because I gained a trait. So now whenever I'm in a team, what does Teamwork actually do? We were talking about traits, I don't even know what the fuck they do. I'm so smart. Extends the range of the Teamwork buff, which increases mod power generation. That's super useful. Gained when killing enemies, reduces damage taken by 5% when standing near teammates. It's boosted when multiple teammates are within range. That's what's up. Alright, and that trait boosts the range, right? And I gained that for free without having to do anything except having a public game running so that someone could join my lobby if they wanted to. Remember, try to smash everything that looks wooden. You don't have to waste your time trying to smash metal stuff. Hey, you can't. Right, there's stuff tucked behind something. Just to make me look dumb. You can't smash metal stuff, and you don't need to waste your time trying. You can, if you want to, waste your time on trying, but you can't smash it, so. Yep, today I'm not going to better the frame data on anyone. That's cute. I don't know what it is. Last night I felt like I had a good amount of hit stun on my abilities, and I felt like my melee attack came out quick enough that I could challenge and beat out their hits. Now I don't feel like that at all. Cats are doing something weird. What are we doing now? What are we doing now? Huh? Lord have mercy, my cats are going insane. Oh, Dad's trying to record an episode. Time to go ape shit. I swear they literally will sleep through the day until I get... It does not matter what time, day or night. I've determined. I've tried going to sleep at 10 p.m. I've tried going to sleep at 2 a.m. I've tried going to sleep at 6 a.m. I've tried going to sleep at 10 a.m. I've tried going to sleep at 2 p.m. I've tried going to sleep at 6 p.m. I've tried going to sleep roughly every range of the clock. Yeah, fuck you. I know headshots do more damage, but their heads are tiny, and when they get hit, they have a tendency to duck down and to my right? Yeah. And so that means that putting bullets into their feet and letting the pull of the gun walk itself, like walk the rounds up their body, means I can just pull the trigger. I can just aim low, hold down the button, and let recoil pull the gunshots up their torso. And in general, it's got a tight enough firing pattern that, provided you're within the appropriate range, you get a nice, clean, quick kill out of this. You just spray some rounds downrange, and you got yourself a dead opponent, a dead foe. But they're getting separated. My cats are making noises they don't usually make, and it involves them either beating each other up or trying to hump each other. I've lost track of which anymore. I don't even give a shit. it's all gonna stop. So the one goes in the one room, the other goes in another. Hooray! No more BS from my wonderful cat. Nothing behind that bookcase, but as we... Well, if you're the one that everyone's acting weird towards, then I'll just put you in the other room. Okay. What the hell's going on? Yep. I don't know why we're ripping each other's fur out, but that's enough of that. Get out. Get out. Get out. Go. Yep. Alright. I don't know what the hell's going on. That's enough of that. I'm trying to coordinate episode here. Do-do-do-do. Really nice to actually put up a victory over a boss on an episode. Ow, fall damage. No fall damage off that second one. I don't know if my mod builds up over time. I think it only builds up from killing foes. Or dealing damage at least. But I can see the icon. Yeah, it builds up from dealing damage. Okay, I can see the icon flashing whenever I was hitting that guy. Even when it was on my offhand. So you don't have to have your weapon with the mod you want to charge equipped in your main hand, right? You don't have to be holding it. It just has to be on you. Alright, we've reached the sewer tunnels. I don't actually know if this means we're going to be fighting Gorefist or Shroud. 50-50 shot. Hardest boss, easiest boss or 10th hardest boss. Man, all of my concepts are just the backwards anymore. My brain is breaking. Something's wrong with me. Nothing's wrong with me, but the wires are frayed and funny. Alright, let's see. Beloved checkpoint. Please God. When you rest at the checkpoint, it resets everything just like a bonfire in a Souls game. Resets all the monsters. Broken stuff stays broken, which is fine with me. Not having to re-break everybody. I don't know. I was thinking to myself, I was like, oh, the people of Ward 13 must be of Hyrulean descent, because I'm just running around smashing all of their storage containers, and if they had any pottery, you'd bet I could smash that too. And here's my thing, is ever since Legend of Zelda, we have been, and maybe it was before Legend of Zelda, but for me, that was the first game that said, hey, go break everything you see to find out if there's loot hidden in it. And I did. And I enjoyed myself thoroughly. And I don't regret a moment of it. And I would do it again. So, let's see.
Good.
Hello.
What do you need?
This is the fellow that if you go to buy items, he sells you all of the starter items. So like you see, I have several gun options. I have the hunting rifle. I actually have all three primary weapons. One of the melee weapons, and then the pistol and the submachine gun. And I can still get the other two melee weapons if I want. I do like the speed of the scrap sword, but I like the mid-range damage of the hatchet a bit better. It's good, it's good. Armors, you can buy the other two armor sets, so you can say to yourself, like, oh, I want to be up close and personal in melee. So like this armor set, if you max it out, but it is heavy, and then you're going to be moving way slower for your rolls. But this is your melee gear, your tanky gear. You'll be doing more damage to all enemies. All stagger damage is increased as well. Interesting. You'll be doing a damage bonus to all enemies. If you have the 3-piece on, it's actually a quarter damage increase, 25%. That's a lot. So he has a set of drifter armor as well. Obviously, he used to rock the drifter.
I'm not in the
This girl, while being wildly hostile,
yeah?
I have the theory that she's in love with me. Regardless of the gender of the main character, I just have the theory she's in love with me. If you want to buy either of the other 2 beginning mods, you can buy them right here. Come over here to Reggie. If you need to buy iron, you can buy it from her.
How can
Old Reggie can sell me wares. What it do, baby boo? So when you bring up the item, you'll see there at the bottom right corner of the picture, it shows me a number. That number tells me how many I have already. So it doesn't display it right here, which I don't like. It doesn't say owned. But once I go into it, I can see I have 2 ammo boxes. Ooh, I have no bandages, so let's get some of those. Those are really good. They get rid of your bleeding. Bloodwort's good to have. I already have enough frenzy dust. There's no reason to not have more of these. Yeah, see, this is what scrap is good for. Trinkets, Ring of the Admiral. This is the challenge mode ring. It's 2 credits. Damage received is increased by 300%, and you deal 15% more melee and ranged damage. Isn't that nice of you? Yeah, 300% damage increase, folks. If you're feeling like this game isn't challenging you enough. There's ways to make it way harder. Hey, all right. And with that, we are restocked. Also, this is the stairway that leads down to basement 2. I will let you figure out the rest. Here's a helpful tip: turn off the fan once you've gained access to basement 3. Like once you've gotten through the doors in basement 3, go back and turn off the power. That's the only tip you really need to figure out the whole rest of the puzzle. Like, explore, you'll figure it out. Alright, let's go back in. I kind of actually hope I get Gore Fist, just so I can beat the shit out of that bastard. I had him to 1/3 of his health. Not even. I had him at 1/4 health. I definitely had him nearly defeated, and then it's like there's this point where the game decides, and now you're getting fucked over, because it went from spawning those little guys where I could see them repeatedly, because Gore Fist isn't the biggest problem. Alright, I'm not sure if I like her voice, you know? Boom! Gore Fist isn't that big of a deal by himself. His moveset isn't even that hard to deal with. The problem comes up because he's got 3 sweaty gyms with him. That's the nickname I've given to those little running, screaming exploder guys. They're sweaty gyms. No, Onion Bro! No, Onion Bro! I knew he wasn't dead. Somehow it made me charge up a heavy that didn't throw out a full heavy. So I guess the tarnished ring? This has got to be something important. Moderately increases evade window. Quest items. To my light in the dark. Reggie said he lost a ring. Let's go find out if this is his. Waiting for... Oh no! There's another person. I mean, that's fine that there's another person, but what does it mean waiting for all players? Hello? What up, bruh? I'll be right back. I'll be right back, fam. Don't leave. Well, you can leave if you want to. I don't care. I hope you stay. Killing a boss this episode would be so nice. Wouldn't it, guys? That'd be so great. I'm a bit under the weather. The window in my apartment, the seal on it is garbage, and it leaks air around the edge of it. And so cold air comes into my apartment all night. And so I'm basically battling with some kind of chest congestion. It's fun. It's fun. Anyway, Reggie is out this way. Yep. Reggie! Is this your ring, dude?
What would you like?
I have more questions. What's your story?
My story? And searching my life.
Yeah.
Till next time.
Do remember.
A ring.
War 13. Well.
But don't I have his ring?
Story goes.
How do I...
Caves, rigs, aces,
Alright. One thing I'm not a fan of is that the prompts, if you're trying to press through... Okay. At the same... Aha! 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 I exhausted all this other dialogue. Is this your ring? Sweet.
Happy day.
So what's the story of the ring?
Now that there was a light in the
Francis?
dark, her laugh made even the shadows wither, boy. This,
Her laugh made shadows with her? That's terrifying, my dude. Is she a Lasombra? Does she have up 10 abrasion? Like, she can control... God.
When I lost friend, too. Only thing that kept me was knowing that as long as I wore the ring, I carried them with me.
So how'd the ring come off?
Friends, right? Their spirits ain't heavy at all.
Aw. Aw.
It done me a world of good bringing them home to me.
You're welcome.
Keep carrying that light in the dark.
Okay. I got a trait? Bruh. That was a shit ton of XP, and I got some scrap, and I got a trait? So, that's random. Completely random. I've run this world a buttload of times. Scrap boost! Hell yeah, bruh! A scrap boost!
Hello again.
We in this now!
Only the best.
Wait, I can't talk. Oh, alright, another little quick tip. I didn't know this, but only one of you can talk to that vendor at a time. I guess it makes sense, right? A little bit of immersion.
Let's see what we got.
Does he sell anything new? No. Did his costs go down? No. Alright,
Keep your head up.
that's fine. Let's ride. A keggo. What's going on, Stoic Shadow? I'm StiffMidget. We are currently streaming to the YouTubes. I hope you don't mind. If you mind terribly, currently I have no one watching. I have like 9 subscribers. But hey, every channel starts somewhere, right? If you are deeply uncomfortable with people on YouTube that aren't even paying attention to this, then you are welcome to escort yourself from the game. But if not, then let's go kick some butt and take some names, shall we? I generally tend to stream games that are not for children to be playing anyway, like Fallout 4, for example. There's a whole lot of shit in that game that kids don't need to see.
I don't get turned around.
So my content on my channel is for adults, and therefore I have no qualms about being vulgar as hell if I want to be. I was in the Marines, and I'll just talk about whatever the hell I want. Not trying to say I'm going to be offensive just to be offensive. I'm just saying that sometimes I might say something a little politically incorrect. I'm not trying to take myself off of YouTube, though. I know that they got all these different rules about you gotta... Aha! Alright, so we're fighting Shroud. Are you ready? Wait, is there any... Hold on. Alright, I didn't know it shows me my friend. So friendly fire is a thing. So don't shoot me. Friendly fire is definitely a thing. You get a trait for killing them 10 times. I want to get right up in your face. Shotgun. No, no, no! Ow! My bad. No, and I don't have enough charged up yet. Did we beat Shroud? It seems to be gone. I hear things making the, you're gonna encounter big enemies in a second. Champions, elites, what are they called? Oh, Shroud again. Heads up. What? Oh, okay. Then I didn't do this, damn it. Oh well. Do I have root rot? I want to go frickin' attack that bad. hold all of that, motherfucker. Shroud did not like that, did she? I'm assuming it's a female. Them archers to me are females. They're like nuns. Like nuns if nuns got bored and were just like, shoot you. Okay, so like, I appreciate the aesthetic that you've got going on. Yeah. Them little, so friendly fire is definitely a thing, and while the root rot doesn't affect them little guys, the explosions sure do. That might be the smarter plan to have the scrap hammer. Big beefy sledge of doom. Smush.
Do you hear something?
I do hear something. Do you hear something? What do we hear? Oh, there's a chest right here. I'll be right there. This is the worst. Alright, I'm a loot whore. Can't help myself. Oh! Say less, son. Come here, bro. What up? You can't block your back. Oh yeah? You gonna hit me, huh? Ow. Yep, you so tough. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. You Billy Badass now. Yep. Ow. Hold on, let me not die. Over here talking shit. Where'd you go, dude? Get the fuck back here and help me. What is wrong with you? Damn. I'm over here like, this dude's gonna kill him while I'm distracting him. You are literally halfway across my map right now. What's wrong with you? Thank you. Jesus. You got some audacity. I'm gonna just leave now. Alright folks, if you play in a multiplayer game and there's this goes for Left 4 Dead, this goes for games like this goes for Dark Souls, this game goes for what's that shit called? World War Z. Any multiplayer player versus environment experience all the way down a whole other corridor from everyone else in your party. Every time your party goes, man, I really wonder where that other person in my group is. And then they look and they see on their mini-map, you are literally in a whole other room or area doing something else altogether. It's very distracting. Come here. Come here. Hello.
Did you hear that?
Are you serious? Come here and get healed. Okay. Or don't. No, yeah, it's fine. I only pinged this 3 times, and I know you can hear me, but that's okay too. That's okay too. Another tip. If your allies have AoE healing, or just if you have AoE healing, it's so you heal multiple people in the group. There is no sense in just going, well, I'm the only one who needs, or I'm the only one I care about keeping alive. No, you gotta freaking. Yeah, I got that from Syria. That's not.
Oh, yeah, get it!
He's one of my favorite YouTubers. So YouTube sent me an email, and in this email it says that YouTubers with 1,000 subs can shout each other out. And I'm over here like, but I have 9 subs, but I still want to shout out other YouTubers. Why can't I shout them out with less than 1,000 subs? So basically, if you're somebody that's already wildly successful on YouTube, 1,000 subs, that's a fuck ton. That's insane. So basically, if you're already wicked successful on YouTube, then you and other people who are successful on YouTube. No, I don't want you to do that, friendo. I don't want you to do that, friendo. This is why we have 7 blood words. The slow regen, but... Oh, thank you for telling me you were using your healing items. God, this is what I'm talking about, folks. they could have communicated that by clicking the right stick, and it would have alerted me to look, and I would have looked, and then they would have used their heal, okay, and then I would have been healed full for free, and since they're in my world, it ends if I die. Pretty sure. I don't see why it would continue. I've never had it happen before where I had a friend. You can interrupt your reload animation to melee. Damn, that didn't even heal me to full? Yeah, I really appreciate you telling me you were using your healing, friendo. That was swell. I'm not even full health, and I would have been just by you using that one button to communicate it to me. So I could have gotten in there too. You gotta think about the people you're playing with. You can't just be like, well, I need a heal. They can fend for themselves, nip, 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 nip. Nah, man, it's a team game. Any game that is cooperative, you're supposed to work together. So, like, people who play League of Legends, I see them and they're like, you stole my farm! Get out of my lane! You're taking my EXP! The setup of League of Legends is faulty. The idea is you put 5 players out there competitively fighting over the resources. They're not just fighting the enemy team, they're fighting each other for the resources. Okay. And then you're saying, but work as a team. When 5 people get to lane to go push for, say, the mid game. We'll talk about the 12-minute mark, right? When things seem to transition from... I'm not trying to leave, I'm just trying to top off because we're right here. Please touch the checkpoint real quick so we can top off. Thank you. How sweet of you. You're literally the best. Alright, let's do this. Gosh. But yeah, League of Legends, the setup is, and it's not just League, it's any MOBA that has... So Heroes of the Storm has a take on this where the team has an experience level and everyone gains XP for being there. But I still think solo XP is more XP. Hello. Okay, so we have the Gore Fist fights. This fight's gonna be a bitch. I don't know if you know how to... Oh! We don't have Gore Fist. We have Shroud. Okay. I've actually never fought this boss in her arena, so it's cool. Whoa, shit! That's quaint. Away from me. So if you roll to cancel your shit, I'm sorry, if you roll... Dude. Oh my god. Yep, this game's so fair. Hey, friendo, I know you're not a big fan of team play, but I need some assistance. I know, you're like fighting the boss, it's fine, but like, get down. Help? Yeah, you definitely could have dodged the boss's attack and then revived me, but we'll get over it. Yay! Thank you. Oh.
Reloading!
Why did that knock him down, but not kill him? Jesus Christ, okay. So this is the easiest fight in the game? That's interesting. I don't know how this is the easiest fight in the game, but... Okay. I'm getting really tired of that. Of those dudes meleeing me and it... Dude! This is stupid. This is really stupid. Like, you can't do anything. Like, there's supposedly stagger, but the hit stagger doesn't do anything. I need my frickin'... The hit stagger doesn't do shit. Like, you... meleeing. Like, there's no hit stagger. Fine, I must precision kill everything. Where did you go, you coward? Yeah, that's fun. There's zero indicator of where it is, and it just keeps going from... Where the fuck? And then it can use an overhead...
Reloading!
I question the validity of the... Can you stop? I still don't even know where you are. That's bullshit. It can literally just use a targeted overhead attack from anywhere it wants. I still haven't even gotten to fucking lay eyes on it. Awesome, buddy. Oh my god, there are so many of them trying to melee me. Ridiculous. Oh my god. So fair. Oh, what the fuck? Nice, and you have a mic, so you can communicate that you're down. Didn't do anything. What are you, high?
I'm on it!
Bro, this is so dumb. There's no indicators, there's not even a sound. Like, they don't even make noise for their melee attacks. You're just getting hit. Alright. There's challenge in video games, and then there's, like, you're trying too hard to make it really hard. Endless waves of ads to add pseudo difficulty is not the way to make a game. I'm just gonna say that now. Because there's just endless bullshit swarming us, and we can't even find the boss, and it can literally target us from anywhere. Like, do you see this? I can't even find the fucking boss, and there's so many ads in the room that just don't stop spawning. I've run out of stamina just trying to find the boss. Oh, the ads are back. The ones that all can freaking do ranged and melee, and can tank multiple hits from any weapon I have. So every foe has to be shot multiple times, meaning I have 0 time to DPS the boss. For some reason, even though I have mod perks on, I've gained 0 mod points. Like, I've done all this damage to the enemies. Maybe you lose mod power from getting hit, I have no idea. But I have no mod. Like, I can't use my mod. I didn't just use it. I don't know what's going on. Am I bleeding? It doesn't say I'm bleeding. Dude, seriously? This is... Okay. Yep. Oh, and we got regenerators. Alright, so they put a random, like, effect on the boss for difficulty, because, you know, it's not hard to...
This ain't good.
This is so fucking dumb. Alright, so this is the easiest fight in the game, according to the rankings of some asshole on the internet. These are the 28 to 11 hardest bosses. Like, this is easier. Oh, yeah, of course you did. Well, my only using a pistol isn't getting us through this, so I'm leaving. Maybe if you were using an actual fucking gun instead of, I can get through the whole game with just my pistol. Go play Left 4 Dead, dude. Get the fuck out of my lobby. Will this be easier now that it's just me? Like, are you gonna at least tell me where you are? What the fuck, dude? Alright, it's over there. No, fuck off. Oh my god. Dude, I'm under stuff! How is it still hitting me? Whatever. Where is this thing? And its regenerator? This is the shittiest roll? I would rather be against Dwarfist Skullcracker. I don't even know what the Skullcracker trait does, but I'd rather be fighting that than this. Because it's a regenerator, so that means it can just literally just sit there and get all its health back, and there's nothing I can do about it. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Where is he? And this is such a big arena, dude. Like, where is he? Look, at least there are fewer ads. At least it seems that way for now. How many shots does it take to down these fucking things? Oh god, this is such a good match. Where are he's already almost back to full, dude. I still haven't even found him. Hello? This is ridiculous. Where the hell is he? Oh my god. Yep, he's already back to full HP. I can't even fucking find the guy, dude. This is fun, guys. Let me tell you. I'm really glad I bought this game. I definitely haven't already looked for a refund option on the PlayStation. Oh wait, yes I have. You can't get a refund. But this guy can just continue to spam attacks at me from fucking nowhere. What the fuck, dude? Like, there's not even an... You get told where you got hit from after you get hit, but there's nothing to warn you of any incoming attack from anywhere. Nothing. There's a difference between difficult and posing so much challenge that you don't even give any kind of countermeasure for. Dude, I'm literally running from them up the hall, and they're just like, no, we still get to hit you. And God forbid I think... Wait. Oh my god, I actually got to hit it. Where is it? Dude, I just need to know where it is to be able to do it some damage. Oh. Oh my god. You fucking cuck, dude. Oh my god! This is so fun. At every turn, there's just more fucking ads that are just rushing me and then meleeing me. Like, can you stop though? Oh my god, and then this attack. You're such a coward. Holy crap, I have taken it down quarter of its health. I'm about to get fucked, I'm sure. Hold on. Ow. Go. God. Wait. God damn it, dude. It just keeps doing it. Bastard. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you? Come on, bitch. Come on. Come on, bastard. Where are you at? Where are you, you coward? What a well put together fight, guys. Back to the same spot. Oh, where'd he go? Okay. Oh my god, we're reloading. Oh, that would have been it if I wasn't reloading. Oh well. Oh well. Ah! You're over there, huh? Pop one of these real quick. I am reloaded and ready to spare, motherfucker. Where you at? There? Oh.
Woo!
Oh my god, I did it! I did it! My first boss down! That's definitely easier than Gorefist once you can actually get to her. Alright, my last quick tip for you is when fighting a boss. Okay, when fighting a hard enemy with a bunch of ads that is not a boss, and the ads are finite, that is to say you can stop them from just endlessly spawning by killing them. Or if you kill them, they stay dead. They don't respawn. That's what I want to say. In that case, prioritize the ads that go down easier while not getting hit by the big guy. Or big guys. Then you can work on the big guys without having 8 million little dudes destroying you. In the boss case, where they get to infinitely spawn, in that instance, you alternate focus and change tactics, and you prioritize not getting hit by the little guys, and mostly only worry about them for mod power, which I'd like to point out. I love how my mod's still not back up. Still not back up. Yeah, it's so great. Might put on a couple of cultist pieces just to get some mod power from the generation. I don't know yet. But, yeah, bosses, focus them, not the ads, because they will endlessly spawn the ads, so obviously, unless you need to like top off on some bullets off of some ads, then your primary focus is putting damage on the boss. So as you saw, I was able to get my boss kill by ignoring all those stupid little ads and focusing the boss. I guess I have to be upstairs to get through this. Now that I'm done sweeping clear. I don't know if I've gotten everything out of here, but I don't care. I just want to find the way up now so I can get to my exit. Seriously? Oh my god. So pointlessly extra. Do. Gotta love only having 9 subs. Nobody watches my channel. Oh, and I ran out of ammo too. I only had 5 rounds left, huh? Thank you. Fucking dwarves. Oh, okay. So the game is universal. Something else I didn't know. The ammo is universal. So long gun ammo is long gun ammo. So if I switch to my hunting rifle, I have 22 shots. If I switch to my shotgun, I have 13 shots? Alright, now I'm not sure. I guess they're loaded with their own amount of rounds. Cool. Something else I just learned is that they seem to have independent ammo counts. That's pretty useful. Hang on, let me check the coach gun then. It should, in theory, have a whole separate ammo count. Yeah. Yeah, alright, they have their own ammo counts. Wait. Alright. There we've just fired rounds. Never mind. They share an ammo count, but it adapts it for the type of weapon. So when I'm using the hunting rifle, I have more rounds left. Like I have 19 right now, but if I switch over to the shotgun, there, I have 11 left. Got it. I had 13 a second ago. Alright, and that's how that works. Sweet. Checkpoint? The swamp recognizes that which is not its own and rejects that which rejects itself? What? Can we not try to put Zen into our item descriptions? This is so deep. They'll sit and ponder on this for hours, or we'll just look at it and be like, what? The swamp rejects that which rejects itself. Okay. Yeah. Whatever you say, dude. Alright. I won't say I feel invincible, but I definitely feel better now that I've cleared that. I just want to get to my checkpoint. Hello. I get the feeling this game, it's not going to be that easy. Wait, what? Are we actually going to get to our checkpoint? It'd be so nice. Yep, this is the other side of, yep. Video game, I don't need you to handhold me and tell me, rest here. Hold on. I want to do things like look for loot and scrap and iron. And open the door. No wonder it wouldn't fucking open before, dude. It's barred from the other side. Jesus. I feel like if you had a crowbar or a lever, you could have, like a tire iron, you could have reached through and leveraged that up if you had done the angle quite right. But I think of things like that and then try to solve problems in ways that may or may not work. We will find out, right? Alrighty. I am StiffMidget. This is Remnant from the Ashes, and you guys are awesome. And with my first boss, I have enough resources to create a weapon mod. Neat. With my first boss down, we go back to Ward 13. You guys are awesome, but I will catch you all later. Woohoo! First boss!